Good evening, Gator Nation. This is Kerry Hauver. I'm here alongside Doug Archer. We are going to broadcast tonight's junior high basketball game between the Port Allegany Gators and the visiting Otto-Eldred Terrors. We have the girls' game up first, the boys' game to follow. The first time Port Allegany and Otto-Eldred played earlier in the year, Otto-Eldred was victorious for the girls' side. And for the boys' side, that was a classic double overtime. I talked to Coach Ryan Woodruff from Otto-Eldred. He said that the gym was rocking. He said it was like a varsity playoff game.
Yeah, I was there. It was a really cool game. I mean, it felt like Port was in control for a good part of that game, and then Eldred just wouldn't go away.
Yeah, so that was a good contest. I don't know if we're going to see another double overtime thriller, but we expect to see a competitive game on the boys' side of things. Girls are getting ready to tip off here, just under a minute to go. We were talking before the game, a lot of good things happening for the Port Allegany Gators in multiple sports. We've got 3 state qualifiers for the Hershey tournament this weekend. Carson Neely at 285, Miska Young at 215, and Aiden Bliss at 172. So we wish those Gators all luck in the state tournament.
Yeah, I was down there, Kerry, Saturday, and those wrestlers, they wrestled out of their mind. It was some of the best wrestling they did all year. It was really cool to see, and they were really just classy opponents, win or lose. Really proud of the Port Allegany wrestling program.
Yeah, looking up here at the wrestling banner, league champions, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times 3 is 18-time league champions. They're going to have to get a new banner here. I don't know. We've never had that problem, so that's kind of cool. Wrestling programs had a lot of success, but we'll be talking basketball today.
Yeah, I like this part of the season, Kerry, because it's now they're facing all the teams they've played already. We're seeing them that second time. It's nice to see how these games may vary from the first time. Our coaches making changes. I believe the press rules changed in the second half of the season.
Yeah, I think, is it the last couple minutes of each half, I believe. I helped coach last year, and now I've forgotten everything.
I feel like that's what it is in the first half. But maybe it doesn't change in the second half. But I thought it used to when Noah played. I thought second half, or maybe you could press the entire game. Something changed major.
Yeah, so we have the tip-off here. Joanna DeRouche going against Kayla Edminster from Otto-Eldred. Port Allegany wins the tip. Bria Philhart, the point guard, defended by number 10, Emily Roundsville. Bailey Francis with the turnover, pushing the ball up the floor. Francis looks to drive. Good defense by the Gators. So Philhart over to Milliron, tries to drive inside. DeRouche finds it, trying to scoot it across to Philhart, but it's picked off by Francis. Francis with a little skip pass up ahead, and that goes out of bounds. It'll be Gator ball. If you are tuning in, you might recognize one of the referees. That's Landon Francis, Bailey's older brother. Credit to Landon, and I know Manning Splain and Davey Shenfield are all officials for Otto-Eldred, so that's pretty cool.
Little travel there. Yeah, we'll see if brother and sister are talking after this game or not. Kind of an interesting situation.
Right. So Port Allegany applying a little pressure here. I think it's Jaden Smith is the pronunciation. Pushes the ball up the floor. Inside. Cross to Sophia Shaw. That goes out of bounds. It'll remain Otto-Eldred ball. Jaden Smith to inbound. Looks like a little box formation for the Terrors. They get it into Francis, who has a jump shot, go off the rim. Rebounded by Milliron.
Nope.
Looks like the Terrors are going to apply a little pressure. That answers our question about the press rules.
Yep. Which I love it. I love that part of the game. It just makes things interesting.
Yeah. So travel by the Gators. It's going to be terror ball. We'll see who can get on the board first here. Looks like the Gators are going man-to-man. Applying some pressure on the inbound here. DeRouche with the rebound for the Gators, fouled by Francis. So it looks like the Gators have a little bit of a height advantage with DeRouche and Milliron. See if maybe they can exploit that. Otto-Eldred looks like they're going man-to-man. Over to Biankowski. Back to Philhart. Over to Mahan, who drives the lane. Looking to shoot. Off the glass. Mahan with the rebound. Off the glass and good.
Good work by Mahan. She fought through for the first shot and then got her own rebound and fought through for the second.
Yeah, so the Gators get on the board first. It's like Francis travels there. It's going to be Gator ball.
Got a timeout here at the 4:08 mark. Randy Andriano on camera today for us. He stepped up. And it's funny, I've been sitting with Randy at a lot of these games. He sits right by me when we're running the camera, and he was more than willing to step up. He's already at the game. And
yeah, we appreciate Randy stepping in. That's what we really need help is, if you don't have a center court camera, you don't have a broadcast. So.
He was slightly concerned that camera picked up sound. I said, you have no worries there.
So Otto-Eldred is applying pressure here. Looks to trap. Looks like it's flustering the Gators a little bit. I was going to say, even if they didn't get the ball there, they were going to have a 10-second violation, so it's going to be Otto-Eldred ball. Pressure will certainly affect the game. So Emily Roundsville with the ball over to number 25, Kayla Edminster. Number 12, Jaden Smith drives. Back to Francis, who's thinking three.
Oh.
That's off the mark. Rebounded by Otto-Eldred. Francis looks to drive.
Ooh. Brothers on her. She after she shot that three-point attempt, the shot blocker kind of came into her. She looked over looking for a call there. There are no relatives on the court when you're playing basketball. Ow. This press thing is going to be a concern for sure. I wonder how the coaches handle it. Are they working on it all year? Do they wait to a midpoint? You know it's coming, and you have to be ready.
Yeah, it can certainly change the game with a good press. We see on the Otto-Eldred boys varsity side of things, they do an excellent job of pressing, and that certainly affects their game. Creates a lot of opportunities. So Francis looking for a three. That's off the mark, goes out of bounds. It's going to be Gator ball. Gators in the lead 2-0, 3:19 left to play. I think if you're a Port Allegany fan, you're happy that you've kept Otto-Eldred off the board so far.
It's starting out like a different game. Eldred's not making these early shots. We all know that can change pretty quick.
So DeRouche goes out. Number 1, Aubrey Butler comes in for the Gators. Picked off by Francis. She's going to the hoop. Good pass over to number 12 off the glass and good.
It's a good bucket there. Found an open offensive player. Easy shot.
Inside to Butler. Back to Philhart.
The ball got blocked.
Butler goes to save it. Falls out of bounds, so it's going to be Otto-Eldred terror ball. Looks like Coach Biankowski is going to try to press here. So the Terrors have to sort out who's going to inbound here. So they get it into Francis. Defended by Philhart. Sophia Shaw sneaks behind the Gators. Layup off the glass is no good. Philhart looking to push for the Gators. Over to Mahan, who's driving the baseline, looking to shoot. Off the mark, rebounded by Kayla Edminster. Over to Francis. Nice bounce pass across court.
Just inside the 3. No good.
So rebounded by the Gators. Phil Hart looking to drive. And Francis creates a jump ball situation. It's going to remain Gator ball. So low scoring affair so far, 2-2. Gators and Terrors. Darush comes in. Milliron gets a break for the Gators. Inbound to Bienkowski, over to Mahan. Over to Phil Hart. Inside to Butler, off the backboard, no good. Rebounded by Edminster. Francis looking to push for the Terrors.
Good drive.
Good baseline move there by Izzy Elder.
Yep.
So the Terrors take the lead 4-2. So the Gators get it across half court. That's going to be a travel.
Gators, it's quite a few travels tonight early on.
Yeah, the pressure certainly creates a little bit of panic, and you have to. So Otto-Eldred breaks the press. It's off the mark, rebounded by Edminster. Back to Francis, who looks to shoot. No good. Edminster ends up with it. Good hustle by both teams there. So Otto-Eldred inbounds. Over to Francis, defended by Phil Hart. Francis going to the hoop, and she is fouled. So it's been a pretty clean game on the foul side of things so far.
This is the first foul shot of the game, right?
Yeah. So 2 fouls for the Gators, 1 for the Terrors. This will bring Bailey Francis to the line. Her first shot is up and good. Nothing but net. Gators make a sub here. Molly Barber comes in. Out goes Sophia Bienkowski. Her second shot is up and good. So 6-2 Otto-Eldred.
Eldred stays with the press.
So get it into Mahan, who's looking to get it across half court. Back to Phil Hart. So they successfully break the press. Just getting a little flustered there by Otto-Eldred's pressure. So good steal by Roundsville.
22 just gets her head around in time to get the pass, and then she's wide open layup.
Yeah, so Izzy Elder goes to the hoop. Nice layup for 2.
Yep, Francis with the foul there.
So 2 fouls apiece. 1 for the Gator, or 2 for the Gators, 2 for the Terrors.
Nice move.
Good rebound by Francis, who flips it up to Roundsville. Off the glass, no good. Rebounded by Phil Hart.
Nope.
And they're going to call a foul on Edminster. So looks like Coach Francis is going to back the press off a little bit. 18 seconds left to play here in the first quarter. Gators looking to drive to the hoop here. Over to Molly Barber. Loses the ball to Jaden Smith. 3 seconds. So Bailey Francis with the layup there at the end. don't think that was going to count if it went in or not. But the cheerleaders are coming on. I'd like to thank Ella Amel, Avery Burford, Shaylee Carpenter, Brittany Furman, Natalie Grimes, Phoenix Kielmeyer, Lily O'Rourke, and Bella Schaefer, coached by Terry Austin and Lexi Reed. So the scoring it took a little while to get going there, a couple minutes, and there wasn't much scoring, and then Otto-Eldred kind of exploded with 6 points there in the last couple minutes to take an 8-2 lead going into the second quarter.
The Gators are definitely struggling with the press, and then when they do get to this end, they really, passing lanes are jammed, people are covered, they're not getting quality shots off.
Yeah. So we were talking about some of the success of the other sports or other teams for the Gators. The Port Allegany varsity girls, they won the 5th place, for a right to the state playoffs. So they will play Union of Newcastle next Saturday, I believe, in Newcastle at 1 p.m. We already mentioned the wrestlers, 3 state qualifiers in Hershey.
Oh, nice pass work from Eldred there.
Yeah.
Results in a layup.
I think a little confusion there by the Gators knowing which hoop they were going to, but Sophia Shaw lays it up off the glass. Ooh. Another turnover by the Gators. Smith goes to the hoop, and she makes the layup, so that makes it 12-2, Otto-Eldred. Over to Bienkowski. She breaks the press. Ooh. Smith with another steal, looking to go to the glass. Off the glass and good. So just like that, 6 quick points there in the start of the second quarter for Otto-Eldred. Darush's shot for the Gators is off the mark. Phil Hart's shot is off the mark. Rebounded by Otto-Eldred. Sorry, I kind of turned into a fan there, just watching. So inside to Francis, off the glass, good.
Yeah, Eldred's getting quality shots down under the basket. They're making them all.
Yeah, they're getting some good looks.
Another turnover.
Another turnover by the Gators. See if they can get something going here. So Smith's shot is off the mark. She gets another attempt. So Molly Barber comes in for the Gators. Kayla Edminster for the Terrors. Bienkowski's going out. And I think number 10, Emily Roundsville, is getting a break for the Terrors. So
Allegany? Oh, sorry.
So good rebound there by Sophia Shaw for Otto-Eldred. That's another 2-point basket for Otto-Eldred. No Iron looking to drive for the Gators. Back to Mahan. She's going to drive to the hoop. Looks like Shaw is going to get called for the foul.
Yes, our carry. I'm just blurting out Allegany, but in our back ear, we're talking about Eldred and where they were playing next, the varsity boys.
Yep, so Otto-Eldred's varsity boys are going to take on Allegany. Otto-Eldred boys have had a great season so far. 25-2? Wow.
So that is 2A, correct?
So Otto-Eldred looking to push here. Francis up to Smith, off the glass, and good. Coach Bienkowski's going to take a timeout, slow things down a little bit, and devise a strategy here to try to, control the press. Yeah, so if you tuned into the Gator Network on Friday, Port Allegany hosted a neutral site game between Cameron County and Johnsonburg for third place in the 1A boys playoffs. Jeremy Morey and David Bartlett were on the call for the Gator Network. We want to thank Daniel Morey and Levi Howard for providing the camera work. Connor Valentine did some producing work. It was a great production. We had over 1,300 views. We thank the Johnsonburg Rams. We thank the Cameron County Red Raiders and both their schools and communities for tuning in. That was a fun broadcast. I was up in Erie that night with my family and watching on the phone. And just think the guys did a great job. So we try to cover anything in this gym. So
what an honor, to be able to host a game like that and then be able to stream it is a pretty awesome thing for the community.
Yeah.
And the stream team.
So we'll see if the Gators can come up with something to get some points on the board, or at least get some good looks at the basket. Milliron looking to drive. Over to Barber. Gets it inside to DeRouche, fouled by Edmonster. Yeah, so we'll see if the Gators, with their height, can maybe get a couple shots on the board. Phil Hart inbounds to Milliron. Back to Barber. So Francis gets a jump ball. That's going to be Otto-Eldred ball going the other way.
Yeah, if you put the ball in Francis's face, she's going to grab it.
Yep.
That's the second or third time she's gotten a jump ball that way.
So Otto-Eldred's ball here. Izzy Elder drives. Back to Tori Bickford. Over to Francis. Back to Shaw. Over to Elder. Inside. Nice pass. Back to Shaw. Back to Francis for the three. That's off the mark. Rebounded by Jaden Mahan. Now the Gators are looking to push. Up to Phil Hart. Nice left-handed layup. Off the mark. Off by Milliron. And Francis comes up with a rebound. Pushes it up to Shaw. And traveling is called. So looks like a couple subs here. Emily Roundsville and Jaden Smith. Francis takes a break, and Izzy Elder takes a break. The Gators kept the same lineup there. So just over 2 minutes left to play here in the first half. Good pass by Phil Hart inside to Milliron. First shot is no good. Rebounded by Jaden Smith.
Gators still looking for their first basket since the first score of the game.
Yeah, I think it was 2-2. Good ball movement by Otto-Eldred. Back to Emily Roundsville, over to Tori Bickford. Inside to Edmonster. Ball on the floor. Picked up by Smith, off the glass, and good.
Good defense by the Gators, but they couldn't get a handle on that ball once it got on the floor.
Looks like Tessa Evans is going to check in for the Gators. Gators trying to get a good look here. Phil Hart with a shot. Off the back of the rim, rebounded by DeRouche. Up and no good, rebounded by Phil Hart. Phil Hart drives, she stopped, kicks it over to Mahan, who's going to shoot. And she is fouled, so she's going to go to the line for two. So I think from here on out, the rest of the quarter, that's 5 fouls for Otto-Eldred. So any foul for the rest of the quarter will be 2 shots for the Gators. Take points when you can get them, so Mahan's first shot is good. So in comes Evans, out goes Barber. Mahan's second shot upcoming. That is good. Good foul shooting there for the Gators. So 22-4, Otto-Eldred in the lead. Minute left to play in the first half. Smith drives over to Bickford. Back to Smith. Drive in the lane. Back to Roundsville. Roundsville's looking to drive. Over to Shaw. And I was looking down at my paper. I didn't see who shot that, but it was good for the Terrors.
They do not miss once they're that close. They are not missing.
Yeah, they're getting good looks. So no good by the Gators. Otto-Eldred's looking to probably get the last shot here of the first half. Smith is defended by Philhart. Over to Roundsville. She is fouled. So first foul by Port Allegany. So that will not result in any foul shots. So we'll see if the Gators can protect the hoop here. Otto-Eldred in a box formation, cutting to the hoop. Open. And Bickford's shot is off the glass and good. So 6 seconds left to play here. Port Allegany looking to get a good shot. Philhart's long three. Off the glass and no good. So at the end of 2 quarters here in Port Allegany, Otto-Eldred has the lead 26-4. So it started out 2-2, Doug, and then from there, Otto-Eldred's pressure was just too much for the Gators, and they, just kept adding to their lead as things went on.
Yeah, Eldred doing also a great job of passing on the offensive end. Gators are having a hard time on their offensive end, just executing passes and getting open shots.
So it looks like we're going to have a B game here at halftime. And for the Gators, I don't think we have names for some of these ladies, so I apologize, but we'll do the best we can to call the action. 10 minutes on the clock.
There won't be any subbing by the Gators for this B game.
No. So Butler won the tip, but the Terrors pick it up. Drive to the hoop off the glass, no good. Rebounded by the Gators. Looking to drive. Off the glass.
Yay.
Nice shot.
Number 21 for the Gators.
So Otto-Eldred brings the ball up. Number 20, defended by the Gators. Yeah, let me see. So for Otto-Eldred, I have some of these. Number 20 is Unverdorben. Doug, you and I joked in football season about the Doug Archer all-name team, and Unverdorben has to be on the list here for basketball.
When I read the sheet, it was one of my favorites, Gary. And what number is that, Underborden?
That is number 20.
Number 20? Okay.
So we'll remember that through the years. So the Gators look to shoot. That's off the backboard, off the mark. Rebounded by Otto-Eldred. Looking to drive. Over to Mealy. To Fisk. Off the rim, rebounded by Unverdorben, who puts it off the glass, and that is good.
Yep, good offensive rebound. She puts it right back up. Undervorden with 2.
Good ball movement by the Gators. Good look. Rebounded by Butler off the back of the rim. No good.
There we go. 21.
I think that's work for the Gators. Two baskets. So Kylie Irons brings it up for Otto-Eldred. To Mealy, to Fisk.
Nope, she wasn't ready for that.
Flips it back to Mealy. saves it before it goes back court. Looking to drive. Over to Irons. Back to Unverdorben. Looking to drive the lane. Unverdorben drives, defended by Work. Gators did not touch it, so it's going to be Gator ball going the other way.
Yeah, number 1 for the Gators. She just played a lot of minutes in the first half of the
junior
high game.
Aubrey Butler looking to throw it inside. Stolen by the Terrors. It's like Irons is going to bring it up. Loses the ball, and she's going to get called for a travel there. So pretty good crowd here in Port Allegany. These junior high games usually bring out a pretty good crowd between the boys, the girls, and parents, grandparents, aunts, uncles. So the Gators drive to the hoop. That shot is no good. Rebounded by Fisk, who drives for Otto-Eldred. Kicks it over to Unverdorben. Back to Irons. Defended by Butler. Over to Mealy, who looks to drive the lane. That, I think, went off her foot, so it's going to be... Nope, maybe it was off the Gators' foot, so it's going to stay Terror ball. Butler steals that for the Gators. Looks to push up to number 40, who was not anticipating the pass. That's stolen back by Irons, who drives to the hoop, and she's fouled. 6 minutes left to play here in the B game.
Butler gets your hand on that one, too.
Yeah, so I think that went off of the Terrors. That's going to be Gator ball. Butler's going to bring the ball up for the Gators. Looking inside to number 40.
Nice.
Shots off the mark, and that's going to be Otto-Eldred ball.
Good pass. She was open.
So Irons is going to bring it up for Otto-Eldred. We get a quick sub here for Otto-Eldred. As you mentioned, Port Allegany only has 5 players, so there will be no subs. So Fisk with the ball, looks to go inside. That's stolen by the Gators. Number 40 looks to push here.
She's got Butler opposite. That kind of went away. She got closer, but
over to Tessa Evans. Nice jump shot. That is good. Nice shot there by number 23, Tessa Evans. So Unverdorben with the ball. Over to Irons. And that is Williams. Butler looking to drive here, going coast to coast. Off the mark, rebounded by Work. That is no good. Gets her own rebound off the glass and good.
Ooh.
That's 3 baskets for her.
Yeah, that was a nice shot.
Pretty good work in short order here. Irons to Fisk. Back to Unverdorben. Slapped out of bounds by the Gators. Just about 4 minutes left to play here in the B game.
Could have played this game outside today, Kerry.
Yeah, beautiful day. I don't know how accurate my car was, but it said 70 at one point. So
well, it was a dandy. Some days are diamonds.
Yeah, I talked to Coach Woodruff before the game, and there was sun shining through the glass blocks here in the Port Allegany gym, and we weren't sure if that would play a factor. But with the sun going down, it is not. It's just something we're not used to on March 4th.
No.
Good shot by the Gators. Another 2-point basket. Unverdorben pushes it up for the Terrors. Over to Irons. Defended by Butler. Inside to Williams. Off the glass. No good. Rebounded by Bickford. Off the mark. No good. Gator ball. 3 minutes left to play here in the B game. Looks like there's was a Gator down by the basket.
Little handoff.
Stolen by Otto-Eldred. That's Torrey Bickford going the other way. Left-handed layup, and good. Pretty good scoring here for both teams. Gators looking to drive. Off the mark, rebounded by Williams. To Unverdorben, who's going to push it up the floor here.
Oh, she's got a good. Yep. There we go. Found an open number 1. Another nice shot. Both squads shooting good tonight for the Blue.
Yeah.
Really.
Just about 2 minutes left to play here. Tessa Evans looking to drive for the Gators.
Good drive.
Rebounded by Irons, who pushes it up the floor for Otto-Eldred. Back to Bickford. And she makes her layup.
Perfect layup. Comes free. Uses the backboard.
So the Gators are driving here. Works shot is off the mark. Rebounded by Irons. She's looking to drive again. Over to Unverdorben. Cross court to Elder. Off the glass and good.
It's like a little pass and shoot clinic here.
Yeah, good ball movement. Works at all levels. So Work looks to drive for the Gators.
Yep.
She is fouled. So she has 3 made baskets here. In a game situation, she'd be headed to the line for 2 shots, but they're going to elect to play here. 43 seconds left to play. Good inbounds there off the glass. Good.
Good job by 40 there. Just got in her spot. She was ready, uncovered.
Unverdorben to Elder, to Irons, to Bundy. Rebounded by the Gators. 18 seconds left to play. Inside to number 40, off the glass, and good.
Yeah, back to back for 40, same look.
Yeah, good ball movement for the Gators. Stolen by Butler, and that is going to close it out. So we're going to take a little break here, and we'll be back with your junior high girls action here in just a couple minutes.
And we're back. Eldred with a quick bucket here in the second half, Gary. They picking up right where they left off.
Yeah. 28-4 lead here in the start of the third quarter. Looking to push here. Back to Francis. Over to Roundsville with a jump shot. Rebounded by Francis. And Edminster with a shot. Gators come up with it. So Biankowski brings it up for the Gators. Over to Philhart, inside to DeRouche. Over to Mahan. Little jump shot, blocked by Francis. Tries to skip it up ahead, and that goes out of bounds.
Eldred's dropped out of the press here for the second half with the score comfortable, I think.
Yep. So Philhart's pass is kicked by Otto-Eldred. It'll remain Gator ball here.
Fan on the court.
We got a fan wandering around, so we're going to restart things.
Big steal by Francis. Throw it back in.
Stolen back by Milliron, who tries to flip it up to DeRouche. Back to Mahan, off her foot. She dives and goes out of bounds. I don't want to sound like an old timer, but I am going to sound like an old timer. Back in the day when Mr. Ron Caskey, who I highly respect, used to have a rule that you only walked in at the end of a quarter or a timeout. And I think that was a great rule to have. That would avoid some of these situations where people just seem to be in the way. So
it's funny you bring it up because if you watch, I feel like a lot of the old timers know that because they don't walk in. People closer to our age.
Yep.
But the kids are kind of in and out.
So Francis drives to the hoop. That is good. Makes it 30-4 Otto-Eldred. See if the Gators can get some offense going here. Philhart brings it up. Back to Biankowski. Over to Mahan. Drives the lane, and she's tied up by Francis. Stolen away.
Oh, yeah.
Francis going to the hoop. Left-handed layup, and that is good. So Philhart looks to drive. Layup is no good. Rebounded by Roundsville. Over to Francis. 3:28 left to play here in the third quarter. 32-4 Otto-Eldred over Port Allegany. Trying to get it inside to Francis. Whew. Jump ball is going to remain Otto-Eldred ball. So Molly Barber comes in for the Gators. Butler is going to get a break. And I didn't see who came in for Otto, but Sophia Shaw goes out. They get it into Irons, who's going to have a jump shot off the mark. Rebounded by Elder. Back to Edminster. To Smith. Back to Francis, over to Irons. Francis thinking about driving, defended by Philhart. She drives, good bounce pass to Elder, off the glass, no good, rebounded by Milliron. So the Otto-Eldred boys are going to go in, get ready for their game. Barber's shot is off the glass and good.
She goes to the bank.
Yeah, nice bank shot there, they all count. So Smith will bring it up for Otto. Defended by Biankowski, screened by Francis. Smith going to inside. Good steal there by Biankowski, who's looking to drive. She may go all the way. Blocked there, rebounded by Philhart. Back to Biankowski, blocked again. And Francis ends up with it. So a little over 2 minutes left to play here in the third quarter. Francis gets it inside to Smith, back to Elder. That shot is good. Yeah, good shooting by Otto-Eldred today.
Even not using the backboard there. That's a hard shot right
Yeah.
down the line.
So Mahan looks to drive for the Gators. Tipped by Francis. All right, so 34-6, Otto-Eldred in the lead. 1:40 left to play here in the third quarter. The boys' game is coming up after this. If you just tuned in, the last two times these two teams, the boys' teams played down in Duke Center, that game went double overtime. It was raucous down there, so we're looking forward to a good contest. I should have told Coach Woodruff, we just need at least one overtime. I mean, we don't need two, but we'll take what we can get.
It was a great game, and the crowd was rocking. The students were a part of that. That was pretty cool for both sides.
Yeah, pretty good crowd here tonight for both teams.
Not really rivals, but over the years, these are two teams that battle in all the sports. There's a lot of connections.
Yeah.
Families, relatives on both sides.
Auto ball.
Nice
inside.
pass.
Yeah, that was a great pass to Bickford off the backboard. No good. Phil Hart pushing for the Gators. Mahan might have got an elbow or something. She's running off. So Barber's going to come back in. Checking out the monitors here. Dave Bartlett doing a great job producing the show as always. We want to thank Randy Andriano for manning the center court camera for us. Always looking for volunteers, so if you like our broadcast and want to keep them going. Bienkowski's shot is off the glass, no good. Rebounded by Milliron. Stolen back by the Terrors. Roundsville looking to drive to the hoop. Flips it over to Bickford off the rim, no good. Jump. Well, thought maybe we'd have a jump ball situation. Wow. Good ball movement by Otto-Eldred.
It looked like it was going to be a scrum, and she just got rid of it before anybody could get a hand on it.
Yeah, Elder with a shot off the backboard. Bienkowski trying to flip it to DeRouche, and that goes out of bounds into Coach Bienkowski's hands where it's not where we want to throw it.
So less than happy to receive that pass.
Yep, so 36-6, third quarter almost done here. So Roundsville drives over to Elder, trying to go baseline. That ball goes out of bounds. Gator ball. See if the Gators can string together a couple good possessions here to, take some positive momentum into next game.
Which is Wednesday.
Yeah, against Smethport, right?
At home, yep. Then another game Friday, or Nopo?
I think it's Smethport on Wednesday, but. So 7 seconds left here in the third quarter. Phil Hart pushing the ball up the floor. And she is fouled. So she's going to head to the line with 3 seconds left. So we will be back here Wednesday night. I'm going to call that game with Jeremy Morey. I think Randy Andriano is going to man the camera for us that night as well. I think Jill Stuckey might be doing the girls' game. So Phil Hart's first shot is no good.
Then Friday night, they make the trip to Nopo. Always a fun ride in the evening.
Yeah, so it'll be a busy week for junior high players and parents. Phil Hart's second shot is good. It's the shooter's roll there. And that is going to conclude the third quarter. Gator cheerleaders coming out. Ella Amel, Avery Burford, Shaylee Carpenter, Brittany Furman, Natalie Grimes, Phoenix Kilmeyer, Lily O'Rourke, Bella Schaefer, coached by Terry Austin and Lexi Reed.
I feel like that group's grown over the season. few games we've been at, it's only been about 4 girls. So
Oh, yeah.
that's awesome.
Nice. So David and I have been texting and talking. We're trying to figure out the logistics of covering baseball and softball this spring. We're actually going to do a track meet on April 30th, so that's going to be kind of cool. And that's going to be against Otto-Eldred, so we're going to have about 4 or 5 cameras set up that day, trying to get a bunch of angles. You and I were talking about track. There's like 10, 12 different things going on in one meet, so that'll be interesting. Jumps and throws and races and a little bit of everything.
Yeah, it should be information coming in all the time, updates. That sounds like fun, honestly. Might have to watch a meet on TV to see how they kind of broadcast it.
Yeah. So good ball movement by Otto-Eldred, and that shot is good by Unverdorben. Yeah, good ball movement by the Terrors. That's been their bread and butter all night long. Milliron shot is off the mark. Rebounded by Mahan. Off the glass, no good. And I think she was fouled. So Jaden Mahan will go to the line here. First shot is off the rim. Second shot is off the mark. Rebounded by Francis. That ball goes out of bounds. So it's going to be Gator ball. So Bienkowski brings the ball up for the Gators. Flips it over to Milliron, who looks to go baseline. Back to Bienkowski. Over to Mahan. She drives the lane. Good jump shot. Off the mark. Rebounded by Francis. Defended by Phil Hart. Little dribble handoff there. Get it back inside to Francis.
Nice pass.
Goes to the rim, and that is good.
Another nice pass.
Yeah.
From Eldred. Easy bucket for Francis. Yeah, they're just a well-coached group for junior high. Pretty impressed.
So they get it inside to Joanna Darush, who goes for the shot, and she is fouled.
This looks like a good group for Otto-Eldred for future years here.
Yeah. Yeah, I was looking at Otto-Eldred for the varsity, and they're losing, I think, one of their starters, but they have a pretty good junior class. So Darush's first shot is no good. Second one upcoming. A lot of new jerseys coming in for Otto-Eldred. So we're going to switch roles here for the boys' game. Doug Archer will be doing the play-by-play. Darush's second shot is no good. Rebounded by Milliron. Otto-Eldred ball, pushing it up the floor. Over to Irons. Over to Bickford. Defended by Phil Hart. Stolen. Oop. Nope. Thought it was going to be stolen by Bienkowski.
Yep, she got a hand on it.
Fisk. And Coach Francis is going to call a timeout, slow things down. It's 3:45 left to play here in the fourth quarter. Score is Otto-Eldred 40, Port Allegany 7.
That's more of a coaching timeout there by Francis. Looked like she was kind of trying to explain something to a couple players.
Yep.
At one of our games, I don't know if I was doing it with you, but talked about really that's what these coaches should be using their timeouts for at this level. Take a timeout, make your coaching point. This level, junior high, it's all about coaching and fundamentals and getting them to do it your way.
Yeah. I was fortunate enough to coach, help coach junior high a couple years, and yeah, it's a fun level, to start the year wherever you are, and then, to see where you end up, halfway through the season, one time through, and then the progress that you make the second time around. It's just really cool to see the progression of players.
It's probably what I like most about junior high sports is that growth. You see it. You see it all year.
So Otto inbounds here to Elder, ripped away by Philhart.
Good aggressive defense there.
So it's going to stay Otto-Eldred ball. That's a 5-second call against Otto. That's going to be Port Allegany ball. See if they can get something going here. Looks like kind of a clear out play. A lot of the Gator players on the one side. Otto didn't fall for it. Mahan drives off the rim. No good. Rebounded by Milliron. And that is good. Yeah, she's going to head to the line.
And one for Milliron.
So Eliza Milliron with the made basket. Heads to the line for a shot here off the rim. No good. Francis looks to drive here, going to the hoop. Thought she had somebody on the other side.
She was definitely expecting someone on that side of the court.
So under 3 minutes to play here. Mahan inside to DeRouche. Mahan's shot is off the rim. Rebounded by Smith. Over to Francis, who's looking to push the ball here. Francis's shot is good. Nice little jumper there. Yeah, so we look forward to some good games next year. Otto-Eldred and Port Allegany should both have good teams. Mahan shot's no good. DeRouche with rebound, and she puts it off the glass and good. Good play there by Joanna DeRouche.
Few fouls called in the second half.
So Smith with the ball over to Bickford. Elder, who drives baseline, blocked by DeRouche. Philhart comes up with it. She's going to go coast to coast. That shot is no good. We're going to have an officials timeout to get some subs in. Molly Barber comes in. Philhart goes out. Francis is going to go out for the Terrors. Didn't see who came in for her. It looks like number 11, Mealy, is in. So Otto ball. Oh. Letting them play here a little bit. Get this game in the books. Mahan drives to the hoop, inside to Milliron, off her hands, and it's going to remain Gator ball. It's like a running clock situation, so looks like Bundy is going to come in for the Terrors. Out goes Elder. Gators inbounds to Milliron, to Bienkowski, over to Barber. Back to Bienkowski. She looks to drive. Little jump shot.
Hey, there we go.
Good. Nice little jump shot there by Sophia Bienkowski. Irons brings the ball up for the Terrors, defended by Bienkowski. Over to Unverdorben, defended by Mahan. They flip it around to Mealy. Back to Unverdorben. Running out of time here. Stolen by Milliron, and that's going to be the game. So Otto-Eldred with a victory, 42-13 over the Gators. The boys' game is upcoming. So Doug Archer will be doing the play-by-play. I'll jump over in the color commentator role. We thank you for tuning in to the Gator Network, and look forward to some boys' action here in a few minutes. Thank you.
Hey, welcome back to our doubleheader tonight. Port Allegany Gators Junior High boys taking on the Otto-Eldred Terrors. Tonight, I'll be doing play-by-play. I'm Doug Archer, here with Carrie Hoffer. We just switched roles for the second game. Haven't just watched the girls' game. Shout out to Dave Bartlett, our producer, and our newer cameraman, Randy Andriano. Doing a fine job out there.
Yeah, we appreciate him manning that camera. Like we said earlier, if you don't have a camera, in midcourt, you don't have a broadcast. So we appreciate his help.
So Kerry had mentioned this game was quite the wild game. It was the first game of the season for the boys, and double overtime. Gators prevailed, but it was quite the back and forth, especially towards the end. Just really interested to see, Kerry, how these teams utilize the press here. Do they do it right off the bat?
Yeah, if either team is really good at it, that could, we're thinking this is going to be back and forth, down to the last basket. But if one team is, really exceptional at the press, then that could change the whole game.
I expect Eldred to come out in it early.
So can you read my writing there for the?
Oh yeah, let me get these starters here. 11, Blendinger for Otto-Eldred, going up against Ian Crum for the jump here. The Gators with Smith, Dibble, Boyd, and Carlson starting for the Gators.
Good job by Jack Smith to track that down.
34 is Shenfield for Otto. Try to get the rest of these guys listed. Splain, number 12. And the last one I didn't name. Gators have been a man all year.
So a walk call against Otto-Eldred.
Sometimes I look for that second half of the schedule for the teams to try a different style of defense.
Yeah.
I don't think we're going to see that tonight. Looks like Otto's also in man.
I was amazed last year when I helped out coaching how much zone there was.
Dibble works to get an open shot. Good job by Dibble trying to create space with the fake. Splain now. Working the ball out to 50. Yinling, that's the last name I didn't announce. Up top for Otto is Splain. The Blendinger. He called jump ball there. And it's going to be blue possession. Out to Splain up top. Boyd in coverage. That was quite the battle last game, those two. Yinling works it across. To Blendinger. Splain patient with it. Ball tipped by Smith. Blendinger not willing to give it up, but eventually knocks it out. Carlson to throw in for the Gators. Boyd brings it down. Carlson drives, loses the handle on it. Going to get a jump ball at this end, so White will keep possession.
So the last game I did was Oswego Valley, and Crum wasn't here for that game, so he provides a lot of height inside. So
he does. Great height. Oop, just off for Boyd. Both teams looking for their first points of the game. Splain comes down with it quick. Works to his left. Gets it to Blendinger. Yinling. He's driving. He's got Dibble on him. Blendinger in and out and back in for three.
You got the shooter's roll there.
Gators looking to answer with 3:30 in the first. Double team there. Trump's going to be called for the travel. Kind of dribbled into double coverage there.
See if the Gators can get on the board here next possession.
Otto works inside. It's going to be a miss. Blendinger, though, gets the rebound. Passes to no one. 32, Kuhn. That's the other Otto-Eldred starter I didn't mention.
Okay.
Yeah, just mentioned Splain is just another great basketball player in the line of great Splains that have come through in recent years. For Otto-Eldred.
Yeah, there's a Splain at all levels, I think.
There's one more coming after him, I
Yes,
believe.
there is.
There, Boyd hits his mark. They're gonna give. Was that for 3? Yes, it was. Gators tied it up. Now Boyd bringing it down. Picks up the foul. The roll is just off. Quick replay here on the foul. Take a look at that. Little chest. Boyd will go to the line for the Gators.
Yeah, good job by Boyd there to just try to fight his way to the basket. You know, I tried to teach my youth basketball players, you know, even when you know you're going to get fouled, just go right up.
Boyd will make his first free throw. Grady's in for Otto-Eldred now. Grady Van Camp, sorry. I know him by first name.
Royce in for the Gators.
Royce comes in for Dibble. Those two swap out quite a bit. They're still keeping a bigger guy in there with Royce. Swain works it into Grady Van Camp. Swain works it down. Ooh, nice steal by Carlson. He's going to go coast to coast here. He draws a foul. See if we can get a replay on that. I think that was Van Camp with the foul. Took a swipe. Nice replay, Dave. Gators lead now 5-3 with 2:26 to go in the first. Carlson looking to make his second shot. It's off the rim. And Yinling come down with the rebound. Splain to lead the charge here. Blendinger with it, surveying. Looking inside, there's nobody inside at all. Splain will take it back. Whoa, Jack Smith with the steal. Oh, he tries to find Boyd. Yep. Otto did a nice job undercutting that. Ooh,
Good help there by Boyd.
Boyd with the steal. Yeah, Splain takes it back.
That's a good little battle there.
Are battling. Whoop. Van Camp goes up for the layout.
Yeah, good hustle play there by Splain to steal it right back from Boyd. That's going to be a battle we're going to watch all night.
Otto keeps the possession. Gets it out to Van Camp. Splain now to set up his play. Minute 26. Carlson going for the steal. This time he's going to get a foul.
Yeah, I like the aggressiveness there by Carlson to try to get the steal. The first steal, team foul for the Gators. So, hey, why not take a chance? You can't take the fouls with you, so.
Splain setting up the play, calling his play. Nope, ball.
Good job by
On the
Smith.
floor. Smith gets it to Boyd. Looks for Royce, who's alone. Loses the handle on it. Should be off blue. Let's check that out. See if that went off on blue. Looks like it did. We're going to get a timeout. And our cheerleaders out here again.
Yeah, so our cheerleaders are Ella Amel, Avery Burford, Shaylee Carpenter, Brittany Furman, Natalie Grimes, Phoenix Kielmeyer, Lily O'Rourke, and Bella Schaefer, coached by Terry Austin and Lexi Reed. Yeah, Dave was just talking in our ear that we're looking to have slow-mo video for football, so we're always trying to add a few new tricks to our arsenal for everything we do. So Dave's the wizard behind the curtain that pulls it all off. So
Mega Mind. It's impressive where this is headed and how it really started. You know, it really started in COVID. Had one camera, you had one shot. You know, and it was nice to have it for folks who we couldn't come out to games. But now this has grown. It's good to see the packed stands, but we know there's a lot of people at home watching, and we appreciate you tuning in.
yeah, I think Friday night's game, you know, between Cameron County and Johnsonburg kind of proved that you can have a packed gym and still get the views on the broadcast. It was a packed house here, plus, you know, 1,300 views. So
Yep, picked up a foul there. Not sure. I think it may have been Smith.
I thought maybe he motioned 2-1, so maybe that was on Crum. Dribble handoff there, like that.
Nice inside move. Blendinger misses. Gators will come down with the rebound. Jack Smith now coming down. Gets into a crowd. Carlson's all alone. Nice try by Royce there. He's
Tried to toss it off his foot or something.
in the air. Five to 3 with 20 seconds and ticking here in the first. Crum in defense. That's 52's in there. That's Eaton for Otto-Eldred.
Yeah, just having that height there for the Gators just changes, you know, alters shots just by his height being in there. So 10 seconds.
Gators looking for last shot. Crum's going to travel there. He knew it right away. He wanted to get that ball to Carlson. 7 seconds here. Otto looking for one more shot. Try to tie this up. No, he doesn't get it off, but this game carries looking a lot like the first game. Close, competitive.
Yeah, 5-3, and Gators in the lead, and yeah, back and forth. Just some shots that, you know, good shots for Otto-Eldred just haven't fallen, and you know, it's going to come down to foul shots and, you know, layups and just, you know, who knows.
Yes, both teams holding off on the press. Going to use it as a surprise tactic. I can't wait to see it.
Yeah.
We'll see what either team has designed, their press beaters. Gators lead 5-3 as we head into the second quarter. We'll see everyone again as well. Wednesday night, Carey will be doing the game. Jeremy Moore against Smithport, our great orange and black rival.
Yeah. Had a lot of orange and black that night.
Keep watching this Boyd and Splain matchup. Nope. Turns it over Jack Smith. Now Boyd between two defenders. Pulls it back. Good rebound for 32. That's Kuhn. Yep, Gators staying up. Got an open player, but Carlson goes up for it. Nice block. They had an open guy who would have been a good opportunity. Nice spin by Crum. Gets his own rebound, gets it to Boyd. Crum's glasses come off. I went on my stand a couple weeks ago. I think all players with glasses should wear some kind of a band there. Oh, he actually has a band.
Yeah.
That came off. They just got ripped off.
Yeah, it was a little collision there under the hoop.
Tight coverage. Splain, though, works it open. Tough defense there. Thought we might get a foul there.
Good job by Boyd to fight for it underneath. Looks like Otto, not to spoil anything, but looks like they just drive to the wing there, and the guy in the corner looks to go baseline on a backdoor cut. So kind of seen that at all levels for Otto. That's a good offense, and if you're falling asleep on defense, you get beat by the backdoor cut.
Yeah, I believe that foul was on 34, Shenfield. Boyd dribbling through. Carlson with Dibble. Dibble's back in the game for the Gators. He loses a handle on it. Goes down to the floor in an area I can't see over. Looks like it'll be blue ball.
Yeah, we're not sure what happened down there.
Splain brings it down. Gets it to Yinling. Back to Splain. He loses a handle on it. No, it went off. Must have went off Gators there. Tight game here so far. 34 up with a shot. That's Shenfield.
Nice rebound by Crum.
Carlson with it now. Cross court to Boyd. Quickly covered in the crowd. Ooh. Crum with a spin. Carlson comes down with it and a shot and a miss. Neither team hitting shots here.
Yeah, defensive slugfest here.
Splain loses a handle on it. 32 recovers. That's Kuhn. Gets it back to Splain. Out to 34. Shenfield.
See? They go back door there.
Yep.
Drive to the wing. Backdoor cut.
Boyd now coming down on his right side. Dibble. Quickly double team. Gets it to Carlson, who's open for a three. Nothing but net on that one. Take a look at that replay.
Yeah, nice little shot there.
Gators with really three capable shooters outside. That's Carlson, Boyd, and Smith. Splain now looking to answer. Gators lead 8-3 with 3:03 to go in the second. Timeout called by Eldred. Otto-Eldred.
Yeah, 8-3. Gators in the lead. 3:03 left to play here in the second quarter. I think Coach Gustin's got to be happy with where things are at. Defensively, only giving up 3 points, 2 threes. So things are going pretty good from the Gator perspective. Coach Woodruff is going to make some adjustments on the Otto-Eldred end of things.
And three-pointers haven't been a big part of the Gators game. I think this first game, Chase Boyd hit 3 or 4 straight three-pointers in that first game. All in the second half, if I remember right. Crowd's not getting too rowdy so far. They're saving it for the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
It's Blendinger to Yinling. He's off the mark. Deep pass to Carlson. I don't think he can get there, but. Yep.
Yeah, good hustle play there.
That was going to be out of reach, but Yinling came down and tried to contest it, and then Carlson. Boyd now for three. Boyd finding it. Gators finding the 3-point here in the second quarter. Gators with their biggest lead here, 11-3. Eldred with only their three-point shot.
Yeah, good hustle there by Carlson. He just kind of got his left arm, kind of like a defensive back, just kind of wrapped around him. So, going to get called every time on that, but certainly hustling out there.
Yeah, Carlson and Shemfield are another pair to watch. They're definitely there's a physical game going on between them. Dibble's going to sub out for Royce. .224 here in the second. Splain looking to create some offense.
Looking for a little give and go there. A little pick and roll.
Yinling loses the hand on it, regains. Blendinger with it. Splain with an open look, a high shot. Boyd comes down, we got an open man, almost picked off, but Carlson gets it. Royce working, but Otto is going to come down with that.
Yeah, Carlson just kind of muscled his way to the basket there. That was a nice, tough play.
Ooh, Splain with the. Yep, going to get a jump there. Sooner or later, jump call was going to come. Splain working some magic there. Nice footwork.
Yeah. And good heads-up play there by Splain to, tie Crum up, and, his jump ball possessions are big.
We've got another sub in here. Bartlett in. Carlson gets some time out. Boyd will try for three again.
Just over a minute to play here, Doug.
Gators kind of have Otto's offense figured out here a bit. Crum's going to get in on the scrum.
Yeah, I saw an ad the other day for like the National Rugby League or something, and the scrum word. We're seeing some scrums here.
Well, just off topic, I was talking to Miska Young. He's considering actually walking on possibly and playing rugby in college. Wow. I thought, how cool would that be?
Yeah, that guy's built for rugby.
He really is. I mean, he really is.
Guys like you and I, that's not our sport.
I suppose I could squirt between the guy's legs, I suppose. Good work by Splain. Shot gets blocked. Is that Crum? Crum is a shot blocker. White for Bartlett. Pick up a foul there. Blendinger to throw it in. Yinling. He's got Royce in coverage. Works to his left. Gonna hand it off to Splain. Splain has enough room. He drops it. Pretty little shot from Splain.
Yeah.
Gets on the board for Otto.
Gators probably take the last shot here.
From inside the Royce. In a crowd. Gets blocked by 52. That's Eaton. Splain looking to get a shot off before the clock wire. Smith gets it. Boyd will fire one off, but we'll go into halftime here, 11-5, competitive game. Eldred not so much on the offensive end, but hanging in there.
Yeah, good help defense there by Jack Smith. I like him stepping over and helping a teammate out. Try to emphasize that to my youth guys. Don't just stand there and, see your buddy in trouble. If you can step over and help, definitely do it.
So like the girls' game, we'll have a B game here at halftime. For the Gators, it'll be O'Rourke, Briggs, Petruzzi, Archer Trim, and Matthew Wiley. Subs are Christian Reed and Logan Reed. They are not brothers. Tonight, the B squad's missing Jaden Archer. I just want to shout out to him, not feeling well. And pray for a quick recovery for him. I know he's really missing this.
Yeah, last game I did, Oswego Valley, Jaden banked one in.
Yeah.
Kid's a shooter.
He didn't get it from me. Otto now, everybody. Man defense. Wiley in coverage. Otto passing the ball around. It's 24, gets it out to 2. I don't have these names here. I'll just use numbers.
Yeah, good steal there by Trim.
Trim is a pretty heads-up player, pretty good with the steals. O'Rourke now up top. Gonna hand it off to Wiley. Wiley bounce pass into Briggs. He goes up, loses a handle on it.
Thought maybe he was setting up for a left-handed sky hook, but I think it slipped.
Yes, yeah.
It's going to be a Kareem Abdul-Jabbar move there.
He's got the height for it. Trim with another steal. He's just going to step out of bounds on that. Good awareness by Trim. Both teams looking for their first bucket here. Number 2 works it out. Petruzzi just behind on that. Off the rim. Maybe a foul there. 24, open shot. He drains it.
Yeah, nice little jumper there.
Blue gets on the board here. Wiley to bring it down. He's getting the coach's call. Gets to Petruzzi. He stays out wide.
Little high screen there.
Back to Briggs. Another big guy. Good anticipation by 1 for Eldred. Gets his hand on it, can't get it. Nice defense, though. Briggs to throw it in to Wiley. Tight defense here. Trim with it now. Gets the ball knocked away again by 1. Quite the defensive player. Kicks it out to 2. He's open for a 3. He holds on to it. Gets it to 24. He drives in the crowd. Almost. 30 now with the rebound. And he puts it in.
Yeah, the Gators are going to have to box out there. You can't just stand and hope it falls to you. You got to box somebody out and fight for it.
Gators looking to get their first points here. Nice move. Trim. He worked to get open. It was a nice work. Trim now. Kicks it out back to Petruzzi. He's going to drive. Draws into a crowd. O'Rourke with the fake. Good fake by O'Rourke. Trim now going to drive. Up and over. Won't drop. Briggs. He's off. Just short. Number 2 will bring it down for Blue. Wiley coming in from behind. Oh, got a kid on the court. Getting some fans on the court tonight.
Yeah.
Well, ball goes off Blue, then Petruzzi. Otto tries to save it and does. 30 with it now. Gets it back up to the point. right. Ball's going to go out. Petruzzi playing defense, pokes it.
Yeah, I was listening to some sports show the other day, and they were talking about the Super Bowl prop bet, where whether there would be someone running on the field or not. And I was just kind of listening, half listening, and the guy that bet on himself, made that bet, and then ran on the field and collected his dough. So
I wonder if it covered his fine.
Yeah, you have to factor that in, but if you're willing to go to those lengths.
He probably knew. He knew what the fine would be. Interesting. We don't encourage that here.
No.
You take a risk on the NFL football field of a player taking you out.
Yeah.
James Harrison took a guy out once.
Those security guards aren't going to take it easy on you either.
Yeah.
So.
Off the rim now. Both Reeds are subbed in here for the Gators now. Christian Reed with it. Looking for Petruzzi. Drives, gets picked up. Logan Reed now to Archer Trim. Archer Trim, tightly covered. Logan looking for somewhere to go with it. Puts it out wide to Petruzzi. He saved it. Gets it into Trim.
Good shot there.
Christian Reed saves it, but he's on the line. Getting some subs here for Otto-Eldred.
Yeah, hockey line change, 5 in, 5 out.
Love it. Love it. No goalie to pull. Don't have to worry about that.
Yeah, when I played Otto-Eldred back in the day when I was a junior, and they won the league my junior year, and that's the way they did. They were 10 deep, 5 guys. They'd press you until you needed a break, and then they'd bring 5 new guys in, and they'd press you even more. So,
wow. Yeah, if you're that deep, you could press the whole game. Guys are going to have the juice to play because you're subbing. And that's the thing about the press. I mean, you can wear your own guys out. You have to be able to sub.
Yep.
There's no press in this B squad, so Gators have possession here. Trim creates space, drives out to Petruzzi, quickly covered. Gets it out to Christian. It's picked off by Otto-Eldred. That's number 0. He's going to bring it down. Otto looking to increase their lead. That's 14 with it. Hands it off to 20. Back to 14. It's got tall man guarding him, Briggs. 23 driving. Nice little shot. No. Briggs will come down with it. Petruzzi to bring it down. Archer Trim was alone for a second. Now he's covered. Dribbles to his left. Trying to back it in. Nice spin move. Good fake.
Yeah, good little footwork there.
He does enough to create space for himself when he starts dropping shots. He's a natural player. Good anticipation there by Trim. Good defense. 2:09 left here in this halftime game. Good defense. Petruzzi's looking for an open man. Finds Trim. Trim into Reed. To Petruzzi. Ooh, he tried to create some space. Tried to dip into the defender, and defender was coming too hard. Into Briggs. Just on. To Reed now. He's open. Gators trying to find a bucket. Number 0 to bring it down for Blue. Getting the play. Hands it off to 20. Hands it off to 14. There's more handoffs in here than in a football game. Good. Nope. Otto keeps possession. Hey, steal by Christian Reed. Oh, little high for Petruzzi. 40 seconds ticking down. Otto looking for one more score. Number 0 with it now. He's calling off orders. Now the handoff. Another handoff, double reverse for Otto. Shot from 14. He's wide of the mark, but little rebound there and a quick bucket. I believe that's 6 points here for the squad. Reed throws it in. Gators looking for a point, 7 seconds to go. Reed, trim, nice move. Briggs is in position, wouldn't get it. Bucket wouldn't fall for the B squad tonight. Good effort. I
like Trim's, handle of the ball there. Pump fake and a little dish. I like that.
He's using all the weapons.
Yep. You mentioned some handoffs in football. Not to keep talking about football season, but Dave and I we took a early peek at the football schedule, and the Gators are going to have 4 home games and 6 away games.
Huh.
This year we were fortunate enough to have it the other way around, 6 home games, 4 away games. So unfortunately we'll be at the Swamp only 4 times.
We'll hopefully host one playoff game at home.
Hopefully. We get Red Bank Valley at home this year, so that will be interesting. Red Bank Valley's still going to be good. I mean, I watched them in the district final for basketball. They just have a great squad, but we look forward to some of those good receivers retiring, graduating, moving on.
Yeah, Red Bank, they just don't drop off. And I feel like Cary doesn't matter. It always comes back to football for us.
Yeah. Yep, we were fortunate enough to do, I think, all but one of the games together. No, 2. All but 2, because the first game was you and Sean Lathrop, and then Sean took a gig out in California. A little consulting work out there. I think I saw Sean roaming around here somewhere.
He was here for the girls' game.
And Sean called me and said, hey, I got an opportunity for you, and I wasn't quite sure what he meant. And then I said, hey, you want to do some broadcasting? And I never really had thought about it. Just kind of thought that was something other people did. And very pleased that he asked me, and fortunate enough to work alongside you all those games, and look forward to this year. It'll be a lot of fun.
It is a blast. And really, Sean was a huge part of getting the stream going. He worked with the school board during the COVID years.
COVID years. Yeah, so David and I were talking a little bit about, football upcoming. We're looking to have a sideline analyst, looking to add a couple more camera people, one on each side, get that nice, inside the 20 view for the touchdowns. Hopefully. Yeah, so if you want to be a part of the football broadcasts, and you could be a camera person for down on the sidelines, I mean, what better place to be than right there?
Yeah, the future is bright for this stream program. Yeah, I'm really excited for that. It's a great way to get on the field. Be a camera guy.
Yeah.
That's the best view you can have. During those COVID years, I was able to help keep stats when my son played, and there's nothing like being down there on that sideline.
Yeah.
And that close to the action. So we can provide that for some people who want to run cameras. How many cameras do we think down there?
How many cameras do we have, Dave? 5? So, yeah. Right now we have, 4? Potential to do 4? Well, yeah, with yours. 5 or 6, yeah. So we have plenty of opportunities for camera operators. We're talking about doing a pregame show having Jeremy Morey as our sideline analyst. So we've got a lot of stuff up our sleeve.
So cool, so cool. So here we go with the second half. Gators lead 11-5. Boyd now with it as Gators take the possession. We'll see what kind of, nice pass in there, but what kind of adjustments each side has made, if any. Good drive by Smith. Good rebound and put back by Crum. That's what he does.
Yeah, good job by Crum to be in the right position. That's what I tell my youth team. You get a lot of points just hanging out right there by the basket. Just got to know where to be.
Otto with it now. Blendinger. He's going to lose that. Gators will take it over. Gators looking to extend their lead. They had a decent lead in that first game, but Otto-Eldred, they crept in. They're definitely capable of closing the gap here. Jack Smith with it now. Defense tight. Carlson with it now, hanging out. Works in the Crum, can't handle it. Swain quickly tying his shoe. See if, turnover for Otto-Eldred here. Boyd's going to take it down. Little contact, no call.
Yeah, I think Boyd was anticipating the foul there, and I think, back to my earlier comment, if you know it's coming, you just got to power through it. Coach with Chris Ernst, and that's one of the things he says is power through it. I think that's good advice. You know the contact's coming, just anticipate it and go right through it.
Splain with it now. He drives. Crum.
Good help by Crum.
Big crowd there. Oh, got a man. Quickly covered. He's going to draw a foul, though. That's Shenfield. He'll go to the line for the blue.
Yeah, good job by Shenfield to sneak there on the baseline.
In and out. Both refs tonight from Eldred.
Are they?
The other ref, Noah Jordan. Just realized that. Jack Smith to throw in here to Boyd. Score remains 13-5, 14 and ticking. Third quarter. Carlson working inside to Crum. Nice spin move, but a miss. No press from either side. Dang it.
I was just thinking
excited
that.
to see that.
Yeah, no. Both teams electing not to press. There's that backdoor play.
Dibble pokes it out. Dibble's defense. He's sneaky good on defense. Long arms. He gets his hands on a lot of balls. He works it into Swain. Swain comes around, turns it over. Smith with it now, hanging back.
Yeah, good job by Jack to just slow it down.
Nope, ball's in between his legs. Might have a ball comes loose. Splain now goes to the floor to get it. Now we're going to get a jump. Blue will keep possession. Now for varsity games, we have a camera for the floor.
Yeah.
It's a little harder to get volunteers for some of these games. It's a lot of games, varsity and junior high. But we do have another camera that's available to use if we can get it someone. Nice bucket by Otto there. Worked around the backside. That's Blendinger.
Yeah, good job by Splain going baseline and just dumps it off there to his teammate.
That gives Blendinger at least 5 points. He may have the other two. for Otto right now. Although I'm not sure of that. Nice looking shot from Smith. Was that Boyd that just put it back?
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. It was a nice looking shot there. I thought it was going in.
I did too.
Good job by Boyd with the putback. Otto going baseline there.
He's doubled up. Shenfield trying to work something. Triple coverage. All right, Yinling.
Going baseline there. Yep.
Works inside. That's 32. 32, that's Kuhn. Tried to spin around.
I feel like I'm spoiling the strategy a little bit there, but, you know, calling out what Otto's doing. But I think that's that's the job of the color commentator when they go to the corner there. The corner guy is going to go baseline. So just all part of the analysis.
It's brilliant. Carrie, it's brilliant. It's definitely not spoiling it. It's not Tony Romo stuff, right?
Yeah.
Look at Boyd, takes it coast to coast. He's going to get another 2 points. Gators lead by 10 now. Minute 50, third quarter. So we think back to that first game. Gators had a solid lead as they went into the fourth. Otto really crept back in and closed it up, forced it to overtime.
Good help there by Bartlett.
Crum about to fall, passes it off. Yep, Bartlett in for the Gators now. Dibble's sitting. Oh, little turnover from Boyd. That's Blendinger. Got one-on-one. Can't find the bottom of the net. Nope. Good analysis. Yeah, my son was explaining to me with Tony Romo, I don't know if you'd heard this, but he was so far ahead of everything that they actually asked him to pull it back.
Oh, really?
Which is, you know, a shame because it's really, his knowledge of the game is fun to watch. When an announcer knows the game.
Yeah.
And your analysis is top-notch.
I appreciate that.
So Eldred hasn't gone away from that either. You know, they're sticking to it. But so far not getting the success.
I don't know if I'm in the Tony Romo class or anybody on TV, but we do what we can do here at the Gator Network. Might be a three. Oh, thought we might see a three there.
I thought he was open enough. Smith works hard. Not an easy bucket.
Yeah, good shot there by Jack Smith.
I'm really impressed with this Gators junior high. They all shoot well. This will be a fun team to watch the next 4 years. There's a bucket. That was Splain.
Splain with a three. We've seen that before.
Just what they're looking for here. Keep it close as you head into the fourth. Another good drive.
Yeah,
Jack Smith.
Yeah, a little hesitation. Stop and go. Ooh, I thought Dibble could make a steal there.
Kind of a rough shot there. Dibble was in his face, made it difficult. 11-point lead here for the Gators going into the fourth. Otto's got to do some work here.
Yeah, Gator fans have to be happy with where they're at, 21-10. You know, maybe Splain gets hot, and you know, those three-pointers can change the game. So while the Gator cheerleaders are out here, we'll announce their names: Ella Amel, Avery Burford, Shaylee Carpenter, Brittany Furman, Natalie Grimes, Phoenix Kielmeyer, Lily O'Rourke, Bella Schaefer, coached by Terry Austin and Lexi Reed.
Yeah, the cheerleaders with the Gator Rumble. It kind of shakes the camera, but we like that. Get the crowd into it a little bit.
Yeah, we're glad Randy has a hand on the camera, though, just in case. Good awareness there by our newest camera person, Randy Andriano.
He just knew to do it. You can't coach that.
That's right. Some people are just blessed with that talent. So here we go, Doug, fourth quarter.
Okay, Van Camp's in now, who started the game. Well, he didn't start it, but he came in early. I thought he showed some offensive prowess. So
I don't know if they're setting up in like a 2-1-2. See how they're set up here. Yeah, looks like we're going to see a little. Nope. Now they're going to attack.
okay, Landon Carlson in for Otto-Eldred as well here. Dibble with the soft shot. Great touch from Dibble.
Yeah. A good job by the Gators to handle the pressure.
Looking in, that's Carlson there. Trying to work inside. Jack Smith's all over it. Ball on the floor. Going to get a jump ball. That's a scrum.
Multiple scrums here in the Gator gym.
The ball goes to the floor. It's going to get physical. Shenfield in for Otto. 30, Christian Bear in the game. He just misses a shot, actually. His first action of the night. Boy, Gators quickly. Another quick two.
Great ball movement there by the Gators. Good pass by Boyd. Good finish.
Oh, he mishandles the ball there at Shenfield. Working on Dibble. Spins him in one way.
Yeah, nice little
It
footwork.
was nice. Worked him in, then worked him out, then worked him in.
Yeah.
Otto answering. Looking for a big sub here from Otto-Eldred's bench. Looks like they were trying something. Now he's going to drive. Makes the harder shot, maybe.
Yeah, that's a tough little runner there.
Jack's on fire right now, Jack Smith. Blaine trying to bring it in, but Gators poke it out. Four-man sub for Blue. Eaton comes in for Otto. Blendinger. Kuhn. I missed it. I didn't see it. I didn't see that call. But Otto-Eldred will have possession here. 27-12, 4 minutes, 20 seconds.
I think Dibble can jump that pass here at some point.
Yeah, he's right on top of it. Lane's working, but Boyd in tight coverage. Boy, did you call that, Romo? Holy smokes, Carey. It was within a second.
3.
Boyd, nothing but net. Chase Boyd. Gators with 30 now. Dibble for
there.
another one. Carey called it. Dibble's all over it now on defense.
Yeah,
Wow.
so Dave's going to play that 3 here for Boyd. Nice little arc. Yeah, Dibble, you could just see it was like he was hesitating a little bit, and then he just needed to believe in himself, and no, I'm going to take a chance this time. You know?
And then you willed it to be.
That's right. We do what we can up here.
Manifestation. Gator cheerleaders. Gators with 30, Otto-Eldred 12 with 3:51 in the fourth. Otto's got to put a run on here.
Yeah, so we appreciate everyone tuning in. We thank the Gator fans. We thank the Terror fans for tuning in. We wish your boys team best of luck against Aliquippa. That's a tough assignment, but Otto-Eldred has a great basketball team, and we wish them the best of luck.
I'm honestly shocked Aliquippa is even 2A. I mean, they're known for their football program. I have recently heard that they're the leading high school team to put players into the NFL.
Wow.
Which is amazing. So I know they play a higher level of football, which is 3 or 4A. I don't know how they play 2A basketball.
Well, I know years ago my brother had a roommate that was from that area. There was like 13 city schools, and you could go to any one. They were called magnet schools. They each had kind of a specialty, social studies, ROTC, whatever.
Call the kick there. Both guys are on the floor.
So if that's still the setup, then that affords a team like Aliquippa the opportunity to, remain 2A and compete for football championships year after year. So, little different world down there.
It is. It really is. Definitely rooting for Otto to steal one down there.
Absolutely.
Oop.
Yeah, I like the pressure there by Otto-Eldred. I think, when the Gators go to the wings, it looks like they're going to try to, do a two-man trap and see if that flusters the Gators and creates some opportunities.
Blaine's been kind of getting caught when he dribbles down there. He's quickly triple teamed. Gators have been taking advantage of that.
Yeah.
Nice steal there. Boyd keeps it in bounds.
I like just slowing it down there.
Dibble. Yeah, he kind of loses the handle a little bit.
Yeah. Players at all levels, seems like in this situation, like my dad and I were talking about this last night, they're willing to stall for a little bit, and then it's like, okay, I'm ready to go.
Yeah, at this level, it is hard to teach it. They get better with that varsity. When it's time to turn that clock down. I was always impressed with Jamie Evans' ability to drain that clock when he wanted to at the end of the game. Oop, Carlson, 2 tries at it. He steals it. I'm trying to sit back here. We'll see how long they can do it. Jack Smith now works right, then left, comes inside. Dibble likes his opportunity. Overshoots it. 2:20 to go here in the fourth. Gators 30, Terrors 12.
So this is why you play the game. The first time these two teams matched up, they went double overtime, and we were expecting a back and forth game. And hey, Gators are playing well, and Otto's playing well as well. It's just shots aren't falling like they're used to. And
Otto just subbed their bench in. Going to finish the game out with their bench. I would expect the Gators to do the same here. Carlson with a steal, in and out. Gets his own rebound. Tries to put it back. Crum with the rebound and the putback. That strap is not working, but I'm really thrilled he's using a strap, though. When you work inside, you wear glasses, you take a lot of shots.
Yeah, there's a lot going on in the elbows and knees and shoulders. And
yeah, we expect the Gators to sub here now. Ben can't just lose his handle on it. Gators are going to sub. That's Stuckey. He'll come in. We'll see who he's coming in for. Bartlett in the game now. Royce in the game. He's going to draw a foul on that drive.
Yeah, so Aiden Stuckey looking to come in. He can shoot the 3. Not that the Gators need a 3 at this point, but shooters are going to shoot, so.
Jack Smith continues his point game. He's probably one of the leading scorers, I'd say, for the Gators. I lost track of my scorekeeping here, which tends to happen. Good rebound by Crum. He's going to travel, though. That's his nemesis probably right now. That's something he'll work through as he moves up.
Yep, I think as he gets more comfortable with the ball in his hands. And
that's 21 of Carlson, I believe. Loses a handle on it, but then so does Boyd. That goes out of bounds. The blue will keep the possession. Minute 33 in the fourth. Carlson up top. It's number 2. That is Johnson. Trenton Johnson's in for the Otto-Eldred.
Good box out there by Royce.
Boyd's going to bring it down, get it to Bartlett. Bartlett with the drive. Now Gator sub in. Archer Trim and Petruzzi. Dibble comes out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So Bartlett, Petruzzi, Trim, Stuckey, and Royce in for the Gators. Ooh, Van Camp was pretty excited to get there. He just won too many steps there.
Yeah, you know, it's tough for these kids. They watch NBA. They watch how many steps those guys take, and you think you can do it. And unfortunately, at these levels.
Yeah, we watched that game last night. It's pretty crazy. It'd be best not to have them watch those games.
Yeah. When we try to encourage our youth guys, oh, nice pass.
Yeah, there's big assist. Big assist for Petruzzi.
We try to tell our youth guys, watch college. Don't watch the NBA.
That is a different game. Otto now looking to try to get a last bucket here. Petruzzi pokes it out. Stuckey's going to come up with it. He's driving down. He's got Van Camp on him. Gets it out to Trim. Takes about 3. Gets it back to Royce.
Like that little pump fake that Trim does.
I know
Good
it.
Ball movement there.
He can create space for himself, and then being a shorter player, that's huge. Get a shot after the buzzer. That'll do it. Gators, this time it's 35 to Otto-Eldred's 12. Thanks for tuning in for the doubleheader, and we'll see you Wednesday night against Smithport. Kerry, thank you.
Thank you, Doug.
Dave, great job as always. And again, our thanks to our man on the camera,
Randy Andriano. Great job, Randy.
Andriano. And that'll be it. See ya.
All right. Thanks, Doug. See you Wednesday.